So today we're going to look at style within Twist, answering the question, and how does a poem or poet use style? Or in other words, does the author demonstrate any characteristic style that may help with interpretation? So we're going to take a look at a specific example about how a poem can be created using words that we already know and changing the style to give us a different meaning. And that way our reader will have to interpret. So here, from the original text, The Little Prince, I've pulled a short sentence with which we're going to make a poem. So style can be varied in different ways. That means changing the spacing, capitalization, or the structure to change the meaning. Changing these changes the meaning. And we're going to think about how it changes the meaning. So here, in The Little Prince, we have the quote, "The first night then I went to sleep on the sand, 1,000 miles from any human habitation. I was more isolated than a shipwrecked sailor on a raft in the middle of the ocean." So here we have a comparison between a sailor and a shipwrecked sailor and the pilot who has isolated himself in the desert away from all human habitation. So I'm going to think about how we can demonstrate the idea of isolation. If you don't already know what that means is separation. From where? Probably home. So these are the ideas I want to emphasize, and the feeling I want to demonstrate is going back to the word wheel. Maybe sad, ignored, powerless, inferior, empty, because when you're isolated, that's how we feel as humans. So here I take the first line. The first night then, I went to sleep on the sand, miles from 1,000 miles from any human habitation. So I'm going to explain a few decisions I made. I put the word I here because it seems to stand out. And it says the poet went to sleep on the sand, so I put the I above the sand. Kind of like if you were to sleep on the sand, you'd be above it or on top of it. And I put 1,000 miles from, because it separates it, and 1,000, it's a long distance, so I created a long space here to improve the meaning, about 1,000 miles from any human habitation. So here I did something I thought was interesting. Any human habitation. We know that a synonym for habitation is home. So what I created is looks kind of like a rooftop and a little window in the words. From any human habitation, I was more isolated than a shipwrecked sailor on a raft. So I did the same thing here. The sailor's on the raft here. That's what it looks like. If you didn't know what shipwreck means, it means a ship that is wrecked, and the sailor is abandoned. He's alone, probably definitely in the desert, so he's alone. Kind of like the sailor would be if you were on an island alone or in the sea alone on a raft. So I separated shipwrecked because it demonstrates the breaking of a ship, kind of like the breaking of the word. A sailor on a raft in the middle of the ocean. So that's how I created style, by changing the spacing. And let me go back to this, by changing the spacing. I didn't change the capitalization. I did change the structure though, and this changes the meaning. It adds to the meaning of the poem, especially when we focus on the feelings of separation from home and the feelings of isolation. So, in the same way, what you're expected to do is imitate this kind of style when you're writing poems of your own. Best of luck. Have a good time. This should be more fun than you might expect. Remember to use a word wheel if you want to think outside of these basic words. Think about feelings that you want to express that are on the outside of the wheel or on the inner side. Okay? Good luck.